Bitcoin just set a new yearly high at $53,000, and in all likelihood, Bitcoin will be returning to all-time high at some point in the next 2 to 4 months, probably right around the halving, which is slated to happen around April 17th. Today, I want to talk about a potential correction that Bitcoin could experience over the course of the next 7 days before we rally all the way back up to all-time high and beyond, though, because just since we are looking for a rally over the course of the next 3 months, it doesn't mean that we couldn't see a drop at some point over the next couple of weeks. You see, Bitcoin spent the last 30 days or so going through a massive rally from $40,000 to about $53,000, setting a new yearly high as of yesterday. And during that time, Bitcoin set about one of the largest, most important rallies in the history of the market, because this rally is likely going to send us back to all-time high, as I said. Every perspective, from the altcoin perspective, to the Ethereum Exchange Traded Fund perspective, to the CPI perspective, to the Dixie perspective, to the stock market's perspective, to the Coinbase stock perspective, to as I said, the Ethereum ETF perspective, all of these perspectives, the 4-year halving cycle, the halving itself, all of these perspectives point towards a massive all-time high run on Bitcoin at some point. They all agree at some point in the next 2 to 4 months. That being said, just because a rally is coming doesn't mean that there can't be corrections in the middle of that, and I think we might be about to witness one of those. Over the last several days, Bitcoin has painted a huge symmetrical triangle pattern, and that symmetrical triangle pattern has price targets well above $57,000 to $58,000, which is one of our last resistance levels before we get back to 69. The trouble with that, though, is that Bitcoin actually broke bearish out of that symmetrical triangle pattern yesterday and reestablished a new symmetrical triangle pattern, basically saying, nah, we don't like this trend, we're going to throw it out, we're going to make a new one. And Bitcoin, while it has set a new higher high on the candle wicks on the daily chart, it has also at the same time led most of the technical indicators to indicate that bearish momentum is picking up and bullish momentum is slowing down. What this indicates is that Bitcoin is at greater risk right now of a protracted drop, probably down to around $48,000, than it has been at any point in the last 30 days. This indicates that we could very well see a corrective movement on Bitcoin at some point over the next 7 days that could drop Bitcoin as much as $4,000, which could be about a 20% retracement, not 20% in total, but 20% of the total market rally retracement back to 40K, which would potentially put Bitcoin down to around $48,000 to $50,000. There's a bunch of different support levels down there. The 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level, when you draw from all-time high all the way down to 15.5 bear market bottom, is right there. It's unlikely, in my opinion, that we would drop well below that at this point in time because the overall sentiment of the space is so incredibly bullish, but a drop back down towards 48K is definitely in the cards. So what should we do if that occurs? Well, first and foremost, we want to continue to dollar cost average. Continue building your portfolio and your position for the 2024-2025 bull market. There is a lot of money to be made in this coming bull market, and if you play your cards right, you're going to be able to stack up a huge investment portfolio that you can sell at the top. I kind of say the same thing over and over again. We talk about what happens day to day on the markets, but I basically tell you the exact same thing whenever you tune in here, and you're going to hear me say it over and over and over again, and you should continue tuning in and hearing me say it over and over and over again, because I am intentionally trying to drill it into your head. The way that you make money in this market is you dollar cost average into a broad base of cryptocurrencies, predominantly the top 50 or so, and then you put maybe 20 or 30% outside of that to catch some big gainers, and then you continue to do that until about 6 to 12 months from now when things start hitting all-time high, and then you flip the switch, and instead of buying, you start selling. And if you do that, you're going to make probably 5 to 10x on many of these investments over the course of the next 12 to 18 months, which should be a considerable amount of money if you put a considerable amount of money into the space. If you're able to put $1,000 a month into the market, you could be looking easily at $50, $100, $200, $300, $400,000 in returns pre-tax. Post-tax, you could be looking at $250 grand in returns, or even more, on an amount of money that many of you guys can probably find. You could probably find $1,000 a month to put into the cryptocurrency space, either by selling that extra truck that you don't need, or by selling things on Facebook Marketplace, or picking up a side hustle, or door dashing, or I don't care what it is. Pick up some money, put it into the market, and you're going to make some money. Guys, there's a lot of money to be made right now in investments. And so my simple counsel for you is this. Invest in the cryptocurrency space, buy Bitcoin and altcoins on a weekly basis. This is not financial advice. This is simply the wisdom that I'm going to share with you that I believe you should do. Buy into Bitcoin in the top 50 alts, the ones that you understand and know and believe in. There are a few in the top 50 that I don't personally invest in, and I would recommend you not. Bitcoin Cash is one of them, Litecoin's another one of them. But otherwise, most of the things in the top 50 are there for a reason. Buy them, they're probably going to 5 to 10x. Do that on a weekly recurring basis. And here in about 6 to 12 months, start liquidating those assets. You're going to make a bunch of money, and then do whatever you want with it. I think you're going to be very successful if you follow that plan. If you want to see more about how to follow that plan, then make sure to watch other videos on this channel, and also make sure to sign up for the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. If you don't know what CT2A is, it is our academy where we've been teaching people for over 5 years how to do technical analysis on cryptocurrency markets, because at the end of the day, if you know how to read a market and read the technical analysis on a market, then you are going to be able to succeed in cryptocurrency. It's about that simple. So make sure, if you have not already, to sign up for CT2A, the link in the description box down below. And for a limited time only, you can sign up for 20% off using coupon code 20OFF. That's 20OFF. Apply that at checkout. You get 20% off of the list price. You'll be getting access to over 50 videos that have taught over 5,000 students over the course of the last 5 years how to invest profitably in the cryptocurrency space through the art and science of technical analysis. So make sure to sign up if you have not already and join our alumni. You can go check out our Google reviews if you want. We're 4.9 stars on Google. We have a full money-back refund guarantee that is on the website. If any of you guys are interested, it never gets used. It's been years since anybody has used it because they believe in the product after they sign up for it. So make sure to sign up for CT2A with the link in the description box down below. That's all I got for you today. Peace.